Let's start with the reading for the collective. Take what resonates and throw out the rest. I really appreciate you. And I hope that you're feeling amazing. Let's see what the primary energy is, but first do a little vibe check. So we have breathe, and make someone's day. Give a stranger or a loved one an appropriate, genuine compliment. Take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more. One more. All right. Might as well just get it out of the way, right? All right. Under the deck, seek companionship. Play with a soft, fluffy animal. All right. What is the primary energy? What do you need to know? Page of Pentacles reverse. In denial, stalemate, bad business. Trying to block something here, your potential, block an offer. Someone is like trying to stand in the way of something. They're like refusing. They're refusing. Someone could even feel like you have them blocked. I feel like there's someone else here who wants to get in the way. And this looks like one of those LED light rings. So I don't know if you've got one in your hands right now or something like that, or you're thinking about buying one, or I don't know, that could be significant for someone. Someone is doing a lot of deep thinking about an unhappy situation. And this is a tower. It's a tower that someone's in love, or the tower, your energy, you're moving so fast. Yeah, this is someone who is receiving some type of bad news. Feels like they can't come along with you. This could be somebody who likes to cause trouble. I feel like somebody here has a lot to say. They like to hear themselves talk. They feel like an expert. It's like they're like a know-it-all or something like that. The problem is 8 of Pentacles reverse. Someone keeps doing something real petty here. Magician reverse. King of Swords reverse. Wow. Emperor reverse. The Hanged Man. There could be like one masculine energy here that is beholden to another masculine energy. Now they're stuck. This could have to do with this car ride. Somebody waiting in a car. Or if it's not as literal, someone can't do anything about you moving forward with this star energy. They can't do anything about it. I feel like there's more than one masculine energy. This Emperor reverse and this King of Swords reverse. With this Magician reverse, these are like a couple masculine energies that like to manipulate in a really dark way. You could feel like they've been doing some sort of projections towards you. I'm still getting, you know, somebody, they were, I don't know if they are now, or they're doing something, but I feel like it started with somebody saying the same thing over and over and over again, projecting at you, definitely trying to, you know, conjure something up and, you know, throw it your way. I feel like it also has to do with your solar plexus chakra. I feel like it's like somebody's trying to get in your way, or, yeah. Still hearing a lot of crows. So deep down, someone knows that you transmute something, you're transmuting something. I don't know if this King of Wands has anything to do with maybe there being a good match, or this King of Wands knows something about you. Being a very balanced and patient person. If that's the case, this King of Wands, they don't think, it's like they know something about some sort of player energy. They know something. This could be someone on your side. Yeah, 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups. Somebody is hitting rock bottom because of this new start and this self-love. Somebody is seeing through an illusion here, and there's like some type of a breakup or a couple that's not seeing eye to eye, and somebody is trying to rework or rebuild something, but somebody is like fake, false. Somebody is can't be trusted. Somebody is wearing a mask. This is somebody who's like a charmer, and there's some sort of like a romantic gesture or like a friendly gesture, but it can't be trusted. I feel like there's someone else here who feels like they have a lot to say. It's like everybody has a lot to say here. Like whoever this person is, they feel possessed. This other one, you know, these people have very strong opinions about something. Seven of Pentacles, reworking something here. Because someone's real nervous about someone treating you fairly. You know, you leaving and you being treated fairly. And they're in a tower over this. Or just even, you know, the universe balancing itself out and you know, receiving the equivalent to your effort. Or somebody actually giving you something. Somebody's in a lot of regret. They can't stop thinking about something here. They're in a lot of regret. They could be in a lot of regret or about a Queen of Swords reverse. But I feel like this Queen of Swords reverse is watching whoever this is. This is somebody who's really cold and calculating. Yeah, Seven of Swords. They've got some kind of like a trick up their sleeve here. They're lying. They're maybe they fooled someone. Someone feels duped. They threw away a blessing. Now they're in a lot of regret. And it's like something could be illuminated here. Somebody could have just eaten like a one of those sunburst candies. Or some candy like that, or like a lollipop or something like that. That could be like right when I said it, you just put it in your mouth. Or it's like the beginning of a lollipop. That could be significant for someone. Someone's really in their ego. Strength reverse, the Star. About you, you know, you're you getting the attention, or you being this very spiritual person, thinking outside of the box, doing things your own way, having a vision, and somebody didn't listen to their better judgment, and now there's a lot of chaos here, or someone was juggling you. Now someone feels out in the cold. Someone could be having some serious financial issues here. It's like somebody here is doing something very abusive and reckless. It could be a King of Cups, or they were doing this. Now they're out in the cold. They're not listening to their better judgment, or they didn't. It could be a masculine energy that's in a very, very difficult relationship with a Queen of Swords reverse, and they're in a lot of regret. And they're realizing that something was a big lie. Could be. What I do know is that there's a lot of chaos here, and there's a masculine energy that's in regret, but there are like at least 2 or 3 other people that are definitely trying to do something sneaky. And there's a lot of anxiety and nervousness here. Someone could put a lot of effort into whatever this Magician in the reverse energy is, and it's failing. Or they feel like they need to keep going. Maybe someone's going to expose someone. Somebody feels like if you're happy, they can't be happy. And they're confused, or they're trying to hide something. Something about someone moving very quickly forward, and someone can't do anything about it. 6 of Cups. It's like an Emperor in the reverse is looking at the memories from the past. Nostalgic memories, or there's something about your childhood. An Emperor in the reverse is looking at your childhood. There's something about you being happy. Someone's in a lot of regret. Something here is very shameful. 7 of Swords. Somebody could be sneaking around and doing something shameful at the same time. It's like feeling ashamed as they do it. And we're just getting started to figure out what this is that's happening here. Near future Queen of Wands. Somebody's seeing through an illusion about you. But they seem to be very focused on your essence, your personality, your courage, your confidence, your style, your spirituality, how you look. It's like this aspect of you that somebody is very much focused on. This could also have to do with you being seen. Or someone being attracted to you. Yeah, the Devil. There's like some sort of obsession here with you, and it has to do with it's like somebody's definitely putting you in some type of a box. They're like labeling you, that's the word. In their own mind. It just feels very much on the outside in. They're looking at you from the outside in. It's the actions you take, it's how you dress. Someone can be very attracted to you and they're feeling trapped. Yeah, 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Somebody's in a lot of regret. They're looking at you. I feel like they could be very attracted to you. And there's like some kind of an illusion that's breaking about a Queen of Swords reverse. So somebody is seeing like this, I feel like this is copycat energy, or somebody who has been, trying to come for you for a really long time. Something is coming up and out. Yeah, there's like a big tower here. Someone could be having a revelation. They don't have any love. There's no love in this situation at all. Eight of Swords, they're trapped. Ten of Cups, Eight of Swords reverse. Trapped in a loveless situation. In a lot of regret. Going through some type of a wake-up call about some kind of like a very wicked feminine energy that's been sneaking around or telling a lot of lies. The lens someone's looking through, Six of Wands. It's like you win. There's something about you being seen and celebrated. There's like a whole group here or some sort of a social dynamic that are sick and agitated, or someone is sick and agitated in this group, being around these people. Or it's like everybody knows what's going on. These are supposed to be friends, or these are like some kind of a crowd here. Magician reverse. These are all people who were part of some kind of manipulation. Dark projections. 10 Pentacles reverse. They're not going to get the money. Someone is sick and agitated that they're not going to get the money, or they're not going to get the money. They're not going to get the lifestyle, or they're losing the lifestyle. And it's like you win. This is feeling like some type of like a Squid Games. You win, someone's out in the cold. It's gonna be someone who was, they didn't commit to you, or they could have breadcrumbed you. There just seemed to be a King of Pentacles in your energy. It's like somebody's trying to manipulate that as well. Magician reverse. They're in a tower. So that means everything is crumbling. Death reverse. Four of Cups under the deck. In the environment, death reverse. Somebody doesn't want something to be over, or something is clearly very stagnant. Everybody feels like you know something, or it's like you're aware of somebody's feelings, or it's like it feels like a drama that is happening in the environment that everybody knows. It's something about you. Death reverse. Someone doesn't want something to be over. I'm not quite sure what this is yet. We're getting pieces of it. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. The collective. Four of Wands reverse. Something about like if you leave, or you move away from a drama, or somebody wants to leave. There's something very stagnant about this. Four of Wands reverse, death reverse. It's going to have to do with the home. You being this Empress energy. You leaving, you moving on. Removing yourself from a drama. Healing. Being this Empress energy, and it's like it leaves somebody at this crossroads of just bad energy. Someone doesn't want there to be a union. Someone doesn't want there to be a marriage. Someone doesn't want there to be a milestone. It's something about you being this Empress energy, you being happy. Wow. Maybe collaborating. It's like somebody here wants to love bomb someone. They're receiving some type of bad news. There's no love here. If someone doesn't love someone, there's no love in a situation. Their ships aren't coming in. This could be probably an ex. And it just feels like they don't have any, there's nobody with good intentions around this person at all. But I feel like this person, they'd want to get in your way. And I feel like they're the ones that are in the Knight of Cups reverse energy, or there's like some type of like a Queen of Swords reversed that is trying to hold somebody back. Or it's like they're worried about you being inaccessible or out of reach somehow. Yeah. How come? Six of Swords. There's definitely a transition here. So if they're trying to slow something down or whatever, they're worried about you leaving or moving on, you're moving on, you're leaving. Ace of Wands reversed, Lovers reversed. There's like no connection in a relationship. There's like no life, no passion. Five of Cups, someone's done a lot of regret about a partnership they chose. They didn't listen to their better judgment. It just feels like an ex who, yeah, there's some sort of fighting going on, or they got involved with some people that were competing with you and it went really far. It's like maybe they want to be this King of Cups, or there's a King of Cups in your energy, or they want to move forward with you, or yeah, there's like a Two of Cups here. I don't know if this is another person. I feel like it's maybe another relationship or that you're in or moving towards. The Two of Cups, King of Cups, Eight of Wands, like falling in love and being in a perfect relationship. The butterflies and the, someone being the sort of perfect spouse. Somebody's seeing through some type of an illusion here. I mean, this could be somebody who joined with some people that were in competition with you and went against you. They're snapping out of it. And now they feel like they don't want you to move or leave, move on. And there's someone here trying to love bomb someone, but then I get this weird feeling like someone is putting someone up to something though at the same time, and that's what makes it odd. So let's just do another pass. Alright, so tell me about this Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles reverse. Someone's in denial, someone is trying to block something for someone. A change for the better. Someone doesn't want, someone is in denial, they don't want there to be a change. Someone has a goal. Someone wants to stop someone's goals. August could be significant. Boat, money, property, through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you, a friend, or something you want. So somebody's trying to come, they're trying to block this windfall, this level up, a change for the better. There's like a change for the better, but someone is in denial, or they're trying to block this progress. Yeah, there's definitely, and with this boat here, it's feeling like travel could be significant. Yeah, somebody wants to stop someone from traveling or from receiving this change for the better. They want to create a blockage. Yeah, there's some type of changes going on. They could be confused by these changes. There's some sort of changes going on here. There's spiritual development, awareness and understanding, enlightenment. There could be somebody waking up. It's something about you being triumphant here. Triumphant over troubles and obstacles. There's a change for the better. That's what they're looking at here with the Six of Wands. This triumph. And it's whoever this is, muddled, unclear thinking, heartache over what they no longer have. So they could feel like they weren't thinking clearly, they weren't listening to their better judgment. Someone's brokenhearted. It's like one person's trying to stop you, or someone's trying to stop you from this change. They weren't thinking clearly. Or someone who wasn't thinking clearly about you, and now they're watching you move on. They could be dealing with someone that, you know, it's a stalemate with the Two of Swords. You know, maybe someone wants to come towards you, but someone feels like someone sort of has them. It's like they have them stuck somehow. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. And they're in some type of a financial pinch. It could have to do with money why they're stuck. And it's like you are overcoming these obstacles. And there's something about getting together with friends. Maybe you're overcoming some obstacles and you have some outings with friends, or something about June. Hard work ahead. There's some successful outcome to your problems here. But it's connected to the hard work that you've been putting in. And there's someone here that's very arrogant and boastful. That it feels like, you know, they almost feel like if you don't do what they want you to do, it's like you're offending them for living your life. And that's what I was saying in the very beginning. There's someone here that feels like they're like a know-it-all and they're very arrogant. And they have a lot to say. And they're looking at this good fortune here, though. So, Eight of Pentacles reverse. Is someone doing something petty here, or something didn't work? It's something to do with you successfully overcoming a problem. Feels like someone wasn't able to block you. Maybe someone thought, yeah, June could be very significant. Some sort of changes in your life in June. Or was the beginning of some sort of big change here, or a shift? And it could have to do with family. There could be family involved. Temporary situation. It could have to do with a temporary situation. Could have to do with your home. With this hills here. You know, maybe you had some sort of obstacles to overcome. Yeah. Or you're in the middle of some sort of big positive change here. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So this is like some kind of a transition. Yeah. Yeah, you're putting in a lot of effort. You put in a lot of effort here. And it's like you're going to find out. You're going to feel like on the other end of it, great worry over nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Leading to a period of prosperity and abundance here. June is very, very significant. And it could be someone who, you know, they feel like there's a man here that feels like it was a misunderstanding. They want to say it was a misunderstanding, or for them it was. This person could want reconciliation. But it's kind of, it's like tied to some sort of enterprise here. Or child. Yeah, and then you have this marriage in your energy. I don't know if you're getting married, or that's like the next phase. Or someone could be very, very depressed about this. Some sort of exciting event here in your energy. Yeah, marriage is here again. And then there's also this recognition and reward for merit. And this man here, they could have dark hair, don't have to. Indecisive, allowing life to ramble aimlessly. It's like somebody who has been not taking action. Not taking the right actions. And this person is in some type of very, very tense situation here. It's like they want to get out. There's something about you slowly but surely getting ahead. And a wish being granted here. And you being protected. I feel like whoever this is, some sort of, they got tested. And for you, feels like there's some sort of good news here. It could be someone new coming in. It doesn't have to be romance. There's something about meeting with a stranger, or maybe it already happened. There's like a stranger or somebody that, helped to facilitate a positive change. It could have been someone you interacted with for one day and it shifted something, or there could be also someone in your family, an older feminine energy here. February could be significant. Looking at your home, or something to do with your home, and romance in the air. And the luck around you, that's what they're looking at. Yeah, something about this finances, money or property through inheritance, winning, or windfall. For someone here, there's like an inheritance here. It's connected to this older woman. And it could also have to do with some sort of a temporary living situation. Something about you changing roles, or somebody changing roles. And there being some very deep satisfaction here, but there is some sort of sneakiness here where it's like you've need to defend yourself, or felt like you needed to defend yourself. Some family matters. This could have to do with your career. I heard a ding, and you are on the road to success here. And I do feel like there's some secrets here. So it's still being very aware. Who, these people. Just being very aware of these people. This is an odd... The part about this reading that's odd is that we've got someone's emotions here, and we did see there's this Queen of Swords reversed. There's somebody who's very stubborn about something, and there's they're obviously not happy about this shift, but somebody is sneaking around here, or somebody's doing something that they're trying to hide. Something about an abusive situation, death reverse, that somebody won't let something go. Someone doesn't want something to be over. It has to do with someone's house. Yeah, there's a snake here. Someone wants to cut out the romance, so they want to cut someone off, or cut something beautiful off. Or ruin the way someone looks. The appearances, cut out the beauty, destroy the beauty. Hurt someone because of... There's a masculine energy. I feel like this is someone from the past that can't figure something out, or didn't get the answer, or didn't get in. They didn't get the key. And they're real nervous about this star's energy. It could have to do with maybe you being seen and celebrated. Some kind of spiritual aspect of who you are. Something written in the stars. Yeah, there's something about a marriage, or a divorce, or trying to block a marriage, block a commitment in this house. Something to do with a house. It's like you overcame a big obstacle here, and there's something to do with family. So basically we're clarifying what we got previously, and there could be also something to do with how you look or someone's attraction to you, but there's like you have a purity about you, spiritual person. It's like now someone's ships aren't coming in here because of it. And they can be trying to cause confusion, or there's a bunch of confusion for all of these people. Yeah, there's something about someone here being very, very... And they won't stop doing something here to cause confusion so that someone doesn't come towards you. Yeah. And because of it, they're not getting the money, which is the irony. Or they don't want you to get the money, or have the money, or have some kind of position of power. This is a karmic feminine energy that's doing this. That's a snake. So see, there's somebody here that wants to block your relationships and block you from, climbing the ladder, is what it seems like. And they're really jealous of the way you look, and they're really jealous of the way someone feels about you. Some kind of secret about someone being very petty is coming out. It's like some kind of information, letter, communication, text message, document, fax, communication. There's a masculine energy here. They're looking at this confusion about a letter, or maybe there was something false in this letter. This could be a very emotional situation. Someone's a snake. Someone's real confused, or this snake caused this confusion. Maybe even having to do with a child. But something didn't. That's why it's like maybe someone is realizing something because they weren't able to anchor something in. There's something about you moving on that is like waking somebody up to something here. It has to do with a house, stability, and you not being isolated. You getting over a huge mountain that this person tried to put in your way. You're definitely feeling like somebody was trying to stop you from being seen. And I feel like they were putting in some kind of obstacles, maybe even aware where you live, or they wanted you to be isolated and be quiet, or to be unraveled. They wanted you to unravel. Wow. Somebody wanted you to be, I just feel like they were trying to attack the way you look, or your health, or they didn't want you to level up. They didn't want you to be seen. They don't want you to excel. This Queen of Swords in reverse. But there's some sort of secret coming out here, but it's like tied to you moving on. So something about you living your life is exposing someone here. And that could be why everyone's confused how you got over this mountain. And it's like exposing something where there was a fog here. And it's breaking up some type of corruption around love. Like you living in your truth, or that this person was trying to do something here to cause you harm. And I think it's like this is somebody who has like horrible energy. Really horrible. Like somebody here was really coming for you with the worst energy. And I feel like the Knight of Cups reversed, this is somebody who wears some type of a mask. And they wouldn't stop. They've been doing something, I feel like, to wear you out, so to the point where you would feel like you couldn't lift another finger and that it was too painful, or yeah, I feel like this has to do with maybe harassment, or this person wanted you to be done so for good. Something is over, someone's ships aren't coming in. Weird energy. There's something about traveling here. Traveling and the Death card. And something to do with this karmic feminine energy. Somebody getting some kind of a letter or information. Or trying to block it, or there's proof of something here. There's family involved. And there's some other masculine energy that's in their shadow. Someone didn't get the answer to something. It has to do with spirituality, love, purity. And somebody was like, I feel like they were talking about you or trying to block your luck or something like that. And this other masculine energy, they're in their reverse, and I don't know if they got confused by something. There was some sort of corruption here. And there does seem to be, there's like a King of Pentacles or something like that here that sees you for who you are, or there's happiness here. Yeah, there's love here. And somebody tried to manipulate it or is trying to manipulate it. And this could be what's so burdensome. It has to do with a house or in someone's house. And there's like a couple that's getting divorced, or they don't get along, or someone was trying to... Someone didn't want someone to get the answer. But you got over a mountain anyway. And that's what the snake is so nervous about, or they could have been gossiping or saying things that are untrue. And it does feel like someone returning to something, returning somewhere, or migrating, or moving, ascending, evolving. And there's someone here trying to cause some sort of confusion. It's very abusive. Or they could be trying to use intimacy to block choices, block someone from being loyal, block someone from getting the money. Oh my gosh. So you have someone here that is, this is just, wicked. It's wicked. It's really wicked, and it's all for money. It's like somebody... did this to another human being who's innocent for money, who they're jealous of. And however it is they try to trap you, you're not trapped. And they have some other people around them too that have that same dark energy that's just wicked. I do feel like they're doing some type of projection here. Yeah, again, there's something about someone's home or a home. Somebody's wearing a mask around a home. Or someone did this for a house. Somebody's wearing a mask here. We saw that with the Knight of Cups reverse. At someone's home or because of a home. or somebody's stability. It's something about your peace. So definitely about your peace. You being able to think clearly. Yeah, there's something about a trip. And you're not suffering because God help anyone who disrespects this queen. And you're definitely not suffering. And there's money here connected to this rise, and it's coming in hot. And whatever this death coffin is, I feel like there's something about you, this tea time, this self-care, this harmony, that's some sort of mockery and lower vibrational spiritual projections. You know, it's like you cancel it out. And whoever this thief is, they don't get the money. So they did everything for the money and they don't get the money. Someone is a snake here. And whatever they were sending your way, it's about to backfire. This last round. Yeah, the more they talk about you or lie or whatever they're trying to do here for the money or to make you feel unsafe or unstable, there's something about you balancing yourself out here, and there's being abundance. Yeah, you're taking flight. Whatever this ending is, this death, this ending, it's not coming your way. And there could be some type of spiritual court or actual someone going to jail or somebody getting sued. You keep clearing the energy here, and you're cutting through the confusion, and you are unbreakable. Yeah, someone's trapping themselves here while you have this great fortune, and you are in alignment to manifest dreams into reality. You're not somebody that wants to fight. You're not. Because you have this beautiful transformation coming, and you have heart like a lotus flower, and you either have this relationship that's very balanced now, or it's coming in your divine feminine energy. So that's what's happening. And, you know, they're trying to stop you from dispelling some sort of illusion here. And this could have to do with the moon cycles. You know, there's someone here on the outside looking in here, and there's some sort of trick. There's some sort of projections here. It has to do with you keeping the vision. You know, that means knowing which way you're going. Keeping the vision could be also something you haven't visited in a while, or that you feel you're getting to it. Or that's the thing that you're cultivating now. So it has to do with you being an energy match for it, but it also has to do with like not losing focus and taking actions on something here, and not going into some sort of agreement as far as like being incapable, or just, you know, they're trying to lower your vibration, lower your vibration, lower your vibes here. So it could have to do with your home or your stability. There's definitely some sort of manipulation going on here. Energetic manipulation. Maybe someone, you know, sending this death energy your way, trying to cause a very, very serious ending. Let me just do one more pass. There's something about someone hooking up with. The truth about it. There could be some sort of video or audio evidence of something here. you know, and somebody righting wrongs. You know, it's like at the same time there's this, you have this north node energy, that's what you're focused on. Okay, and so you might have, though, there's like an opportunist here double checking something about you. And they're afraid. It has to do with your chakras. Somebody could be hiding that's real nervous. Maybe take a spiritual bath here. Someone is they're nervous about getting exposed because they're really fake. This could be someone's brother or somebody that is married, or something about someone marrying you and love, and there being some clarity about some flying monkeys here, and there's shocking news about some sort of lies, about someone trying to turn people against you, some sort of conversation about these like evil intentions here that you moved away from, or you're moving away from. That you could be traveling, or this could happen while someone's traveling. You could be starseed, and there's something about your talent, or you being very skilled at something here that's making it's somebody's going to get humiliated because something is your destiny here. Yeah, this copycat is going to get humiliated. They could be a water sign. This is the person that is projecting this bad energy and confusion. I think maybe meditate, or that's what you do. You go with the flow when it feels right to do it. And there's something going on in a car here. There's a failure because of this happiness coming, and because God is here. Someone could have gone into some sort of an agreement with someone, a frenemy. That there's like someone here gathering info, though. They could be a detective, or it's that they're looking into something. They could be looking into this hocus pocus in entertainment. Someone could be feeling very hopeless. You don't even know who this is. It has to do with your skills, your ideas. Whoever they are, they're a hater. There's something that your business, or something to do with your business. It could be really taking off here, or going viral. Something that maybe started out small. It's all about your boss vibes. You definitely have some sort of op that's jealous late at night. They could have brown hair, or you have brown hair. There could be something about you being overworked. There could be a sister that's overseas, or somebody's trying to trick someone here. They could be a fire sign. Something about a child was a mistake. Somebody's very, very angry. It could be a counterpart, someone you thought was a counterpart. Someone could feel sick, or be sick that they weren't there for you, or that there's a hero here in your energy. I feel like a lot of this has to do with moon cycles. People could be trying to verify something. Or they got something verified about your prayers, or the fact that you're protected here, or they will. Very soon is a domino effect that's about to take place, and it has to do with a home. Yeah. And you have like this promotion, or this new project. That is connected to this chain of events here that are gonna take place after this something to do with this home, and this thief is receiving karma. This person who was jealous of who you were with at the time, jealous of who you're with now, or somebody in your life, somebody feel like we're getting replaced here. Yeah, there could be a family member that did something regarding your food. or somebody here is spinning the block. There could be someone here that's been jealous of your essence since childhood. There could be a strange neighbor couple or a few couples here that want you to feel like something is just in your imagination. These people, there's some sort of public embarrassment coming for them. These are people who thought something was funny. But there's like a breakup coming for a couple. And there's a cousin that could end up, there's a cousin here going through a problem here. They've got some sort of financial loss, or it's because someone is seeing you, that you were the one. There could be someone involved as well that you don't know, that is involved with sneaking around with a redhead here, having to do with the secret club that you got freedom from. And there's somebody here that's running because of money, and they're devastated. Somebody's researching something. They were playing with fire. That person's not talking. Yeah. Somebody looked at your Akashic records. They feel like they sold their soul here. Yeah. Somebody that was really eager to participate in some sort of a plan, and now they're being told no. They're being seen. They could be tall. They're going through some sort of realization. They were too hasty. In a car, there's something about a car. Someone's in a lot of pain. They got duped. It has to do with your ideas and your dreams. There could be someone here trying to scry or remote view or pull them, out of your crown chakra. They could be doing that during the daytime. Could be some sort of a fake friend here that's trying to, something to do with your downloads. Could be a father figure involved that feels like they got duped. They're in some type of an argument because they're hurt. And they're jealous of who's coming towards you. Well, that's what's going on. It seems like a lot of people. It feels like, for the most part, like they know each other. And it feels like this group is splitting up, and we're choosing sides, or people are choosing sides. There's somebody running away from this whole thing. Someone's being investigated. There's some type of like a lawsuit here. There could have to do something with a house or property. And I definitely do feel like, take a spiritual bath, clear your energy. If you haven't done it and you're feeling like you need to get to that, maybe this is confirmation. And drink lots of water. If you resonate, I hope that helps. We have Moon in Libra, Sun in Virgo, Sagittarius, Saturn in Taurus, Jupiter in Leo, Scorpio, Mercury in Aquarius. Probably heavy fire as well, because with the Sun here and with the Queen of Wands. Heavy fire. Yeah, it just feels like you're moving forward is what it feels like. And I do feel like these, there's a lot of heavy projections here. And if you're feeling that, this is confirmation. And you're doing so great. Keep going. And I'll see you on the next one.